Greetings to the residents and business community of Carroll Stream. I'm Mayor Frank Savarino. In years past, I presented hour-long State of the Village to a room filled with business and government leaders. Due to COVID-19, we're forced to doing things a little different. Today, I would like you to meet some of the many dedicated public servants who serve this community.
Last year, the Village Board made the difficult decision of implementing its first property tax in more than the last 4 decades. This has been the result of revenues that the village has traditionally relied upon, which have become increasingly volatile and unreliable. The onset of the coronavirus pandemic this past March certainly did not make matters any better. So the property tax will help provide a stable revenue source for the village to ensure that it's able to continue its obligations and meet the service demands of the community.
Have you given our new bike trail a spin? Hey Adam, the village obtained nearly $2 million worth of funding to construct this trail with DuPage County. It provides important connectivity from 23 miles worth of village trails to the Great Western Trail. We also obtained $700,000 in federal funding to repave Lee's Road from Geary Avenue to Schmale. The village is committed to providing important infrastructure improvements to the businesses and the residents of Carroll Stream for decades to come.
Here at Public Works, we're saving green by going green. We are honored to be the newest member of the B20 Club in partnership with the American Lung Association and the Illinois Soybean Association. By using a 20% blend of biodiesel, which is partly derived from naturally occurring oils and fats, we have reduced our carbon emissions in our Public Works fleet of vehicles, heavy equipment, and generators. This is the equivalent of planting 374 trees a year. In addition, thanks to over $50,000 in grants over the last 2 years, the village has replaced over 664 streetlights to a more efficient LED. This has saved over 50% in energy costs. And finally, our enhanced water main leak detection program has paid off. A thorough inspection of our village's water mains has helped us identify, repair, and locate leaks throughout our system. Thanks to these efforts, we've been able to reduce our water purchase by 13% through the DuPage Water Commission. This not only helps us save money, but protect a vital natural resource.
The past year has certainly been a tumultuous one for law enforcement in general. However, I'm proud to report to you that the Carroll Stream Police Department has never been more committed to the community. Through our last annual Christmas sharing program, our social services unit provided food to 166 families and toys to 384 children in Carroll Stream. The unit also developed a resource guide for guardians of children who experience or cause harm online. Our licensed social workers proudly continue to provide a myriad of services to the Carroll Stream community. Your police department handled almost 41,000 calls for service in 2019. Almost 15,000 of those were 911 calls. The Carroll Stream Police Department worked proactively with local hotel staff to teach them how to identify the warning signs for opioid overdoses, and along with that, how they could administer the opioid reversal drug Narcan. These efforts have already saved one life, and the department was recognized for protecting DuPage County youth. Several individual officers, as well as the department as a whole, were recognized for exemplary dedication to traffic safety and education. As we continue our commitment to Carroll Stream, we adopted what is called the 10 Shared Principles, which was created in partnership between the Illinois Association of Chiefs of Police and NAACP leadership. In summary, the 10 Shared Principles is an affirmation to stand together in our communities, applying values and principles related to the relationship between law enforcement and the people we serve, and replace mistrust with mutual trust however we can. The police department looks forward to continuous improvement in the year to come.
We appreciate you sharing many important conversations with us this year. Did you know that we've created an electronic public comment tool to help you stay engaged during COVID-19? And after your feedback, we learned that it's really helpful. So we've made it a permanent part of our village board meetings. This new feature will support even more residents engaging in the policy process. Some of you shared experiences with bias and discrimination. Based on your suggestions, we've expanded our unconscious bias training from our police department to include our department directors and our village board. We are here to serve all of our residents to the highest standard.
The COVID-19 pandemic has been very challenging for the Carroll Stream business community, and the village has been there along the way to try to help whenever we can. We provide weekly advertising spotlights of Carroll Stream businesses on our Facebook page. And back in May, as the state moved to phase 4 of the reopening plan, the village quickly developed and expedited permits for restaurants to have outdoor seating areas. We also have developed a business resources page on our economic development website that provides information about grant and loan programs and many other informational items for businesses. The village board also acted to reduce business license fees as well as extending deadlines for certain fees and permits, all ways that the village has been trying to help businesses during this time. We also saw several development projects completed this year. The former DuPage County Recycling Center on Fullerton Avenue was demolished and a new warehouse distribution building was built by a logistics property company. That project is complete and the building is available for lease. The Logistics Center on North Avenue at 365 East North Avenue was also fully occupied by ShipFusion, which is an e-commerce fulfillment company, and this represents the 100% occupancy of one of our largest and newest industrial buildings along the North Avenue corridor. Finally, Dynamic MD is under construction at 250 North Schmale Road. They are a specialty logistics trucking business, and they should be wrapped up here just after the first of the year. We have a few more exciting projects to talk about. Why don't we head out into the field and we'll go take a look at some of these sites. Continuing with our economic development efforts, the village recently partnered with the city of Wheaton on the property we are standing at here today at the northeast corner of Geneva Road and Schmale Road. In accordance with that agreement, the city of Wheaton disconnected the property on the corner and the village of Carroll Stream annexed that site. The village board also approved a redevelopment plan which includes a 7-Eleven convenience store, Laredo Taco Restaurant, and an automobile fueling station on the south part of the site, and the plans also allow for an additional commercial building to be built on the north part of the site. Not only will this project improve the appearance of a primary gateway into the village of Carroll Stream, but it will also bring increased revenues to the village.
Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to this update. I look forward to working with you in the years to come to help Carroll Stream be even a better place to live, work, and raise a family. Always remember to shop Carroll Stream. It's very important that we support the business community as the business community helps support the residents of the village. Thank you, and God bless you all through this very trying times.